welcome back to my channel. And on Instagram I asked you guys what I should film a couple days ago, and one person said that I should do a face routine, and I've actually never done a face routine, so I thought that'd be a really good idea. And I woke up like 20 minutes ago, so if I seem really tired, I am. So I just have my coffee here right now because I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. So the first thing I like to do before I start on my face is I just apply a lip balm, and then this is the Dior Creme de Rose lip balm. It's $30. It's ridiculous. You should never spend this much money for a lip balm. But when you're on vacation, you just buy. Like if I was like back in Lubbock, I would have never bought this. But I was like in San Antonio or something, and I was like, let's buy it. So I'm going to show you both of my options as to what I wear as foundation recently. It just depends on what kind of day it's going to be, which foundation I'm going to wear. To work or babysitting, or I know I'm going to sweat during the day, like the foundation is eventually going to come off. I'm going to wear my Physicians Formula Take on the Glow. No, Touch of Glow foundation. So this is a really dewy foundation. It doesn't last all day. It probably would last all day if I didn't wear it when I was dancing or working out, or just, you know, just doing vigorous things that make you sweat. So, but I do like this foundation a lot. It gives me a good natural coverage. It does make me dewy, and I do have extremely oily skin, so this foundation works for me. And I do wear the shade light medium. If I were to get a little bit tanner, I think I would transition to medium, but I do like this one a lot, so this is what I would wear on a work day. And then on like just a casual day, a lot of people probably think this is really funny, that a casual day I wear a heavier coverage foundation, but really I only wear this foundation when I have a really, really long day. Or if I'm going to be filming. So during the school year, I like to wear a heavier foundation, but during the summer, I just wear like a lighter foundation. So like coming in August, I will wear this every single day, but just like for today, I'll wear this because it is an expensive makeup and I don't like wasting it. But since I dance all day, I don't wear this one. But since during the school year, I work half the day and then I dance the second half, I don't mind wearing this. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to waste a foundation that I'm just gonna sweat off. So that's why I don't wear this foundation on dance days, but I wear this on filming days, casual days, date nights, stuff like that. So the foundation we will be using is this one, which is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, and I'm in the shade 45. It's weird, they have it like written down below. Sometimes I will use my Sigma F84 brush, which is an angled kabuki. This is my only Sigma brush. I will use this brush sometimes, but like this one, if I want a really, really heavy application, I will use this one. But if I just want a normal application, I will use my Beauty Blender. This is just the original pink one. I have used the black one, and I love the black one a lot more than this one. I feel like the black one's a little bit more denser. So I did repurchase the black one a couple days ago. But here's this one. So I use the round edge, and then sometimes I will like get it and I will just like roll it on my face. Especially when I have a heavier foundation on, I like to roll it just to get the excess foundation off or to press it more into my skin. So let's put some primer on. Pretty much try to do the whole like routine. So I'm going to use both my primers. I'm going to use my Becca Evermatte primer on just my T-zone, and then the NYX Angel Veil. I'm not the biggest of a fan of the Angel Veil at all. I did just purchase the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. It's like the pore filling one. So, but since I haven't used it, I don't want to put it in a face routine because that's not really a routine. It's a new member of the routine. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just want to show you guys that are tried and true for me. So first we'll start with the Becca. And just so you know, this video is probably going to be long. You really just want like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Because if you apply too much of this primer, it is gonna like bunch up and it is going to peel, which is not fun. So this is not user friendly. You do have to learn how to use it. And you do have to apply it kind of fast. Put it above my eyebrows so I get oily there, in between my brows, on my nose, and then my cheeks. Because the only thing I want shining on my cheekbones is my highlight. And you do not want to put that primer all over your face. That's on. We're gonna go into my NYX Angel Veil. And I don't know what it is about this one. I don't think it does anything for me, personally. And it feels more like a moisturizer. So I guess it's a good thing that I tried this one, because I do want to try the Hangover RX from Too Faced. And I know I put it over the Becca one too. And I know people say that one's really more like a moisturizer than anything else. So maybe I won't try it. And I don't like that it's white. I don't know. Maybe I put too much and that's why it makes my face turn white. I don't know. I feel like I put the normal amount. I put the same amount that I always put on. So, there. Now that I feel like my face is a clown, because it's white, I always feel this way when I put it on. We're gonna let it sit for a few seconds. Now that has set, I'm gonna go in with my Matte Velvet Plus. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. And a little bit of this does go a long way. I usually don't have to add double application unless I'm having a really bad breakout. But since I've been doing my acne medication like consistently, my skin's kind of tamed down and stuff. But yesterday, as we were watching Prison Break, well, I've never like really watched Prison Break. I'm gonna start it like in a couple of days, but Ezekiel was watching an episode and I just got home from babysitting and it was on, so I decided to sit down and watch it with him, and it was so interesting. So I think I'm gonna start that. But anyways, as I was saying, we were watching Prison Break and I kept seeing this freaking mosquito and I kept trying to like, you know, swat at it and get it. And it bit my face. You guys can't see because I just covered it up, but it bit my face right here. And my face is like super sensitive. Like it swelled up immediately. Like the mosquito bite's really just like this big, but it's like my whole entire cheekbone swelled up. And that goes like with anything. Like if my face gets scratched, it swells up. If I pop a pimple, it swells up. Anything, like anything were to happen to my face, it swells up. Like when I get my eyebrows waxed, I can't go anywhere for a few hours because it's so bad. But yeah, so a mosquito bit my face. I was really pissed. So when I do my foundation, I like to do half of my face first. And I like to really blend it into my hairline. And I have to pull my hair back because I have baby hairs. I've always had them, they've never grown. And I like to push it into my ear and I blend under my chin. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I pay close attention to my nose because there's been times where I forgot to just put foundation on the bottom part of my nose and it just looks really bad. So there is that. So you guys could see, it pretty much matches my skin tone. It's a little bit lighter, I think, but it matches my neck. It just adds a pretty much a flawless coverage. It just covers all of my imperfections and brightens up my face a little bit. And this doesn't keep me like super matte, but it does keep me matte. On to concealer, I do have two options usually. I have the Naked Skin in medium, but if you guys watched, no, you haven't seen it yet, so in my favorites video I talk about this. But this is more of my skin tone. It oxidizes a lot, so it goes on really bright, but then it oxidizes to like maybe a shade and like half a shade lighter than my skin tone, so I really can't use it to highlight my under eyes. So if I'm not doing much of anything, I really don't want my under eyes to be like ba-bam, I will use this. But if I want my under eye highlight to be like, I am awake, then I will use the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio in the shade Light Medium. And this is a thicker consistency, so a little bit goes a really long way, and it stays kind of sticky. So when I do put my under eye powder on, it really like just makes it concrete, and I never have creasing with this whatsoever. And then this one is the Naked Skin, and like I said, it's kind of not good for an under eye highlight right now. Maybe if in the winter this would be perfect. But this one is a very lightweight feel, and I don't know if it really dries to a powder finish, but it just like goes onto your skin and it feels like your skin. Like that's why it's called Naked Skin, because it literally just like morphs into your skin and it feels just like skin. Like I wore this by itself yesterday with some face powder, and as I was like patting it on with my fingers, it just disappeared. Like it just vanished into my skin. It was really cool. We'll be using the Maybelline one. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. And we're just gonna put a little bit there. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way. Oh, here we go. And I used to do like the really big triangle and stuff, and sometimes I still do, but not today. I feel like when I use a really bright one, it sounded like I was going through puberty right there. When I use a really bright one, it makes my eyes look a lot bigger. So, and I like to put it on my eyelid too. I use it as a primer sometimes if I don't feel like using my MAC primer. So there. See, it just looks so much better. So now that it's here, it does look a little ridiculous, but I promise when I put powder on, it's a little bit better. So I have been into using an under eye powder. And I've never been into like using one before. And I've had this powder in my collection forever. And I just decided to start using it. And it is the Anastasia powder from the contour kit, the original one in the shade Vanilla, which is right there. So what I do is I get a flat foundation brush, which is this one right here. And so they're like really tight brushes. I just put it in. And I look up and I really put it on. And this makes it super white, so you're warned. And I try to get to as close as my hairline as possible, my lash hairline, because if I don't, it looks weird. So there's that one, and it looks like I'm wearing a face mask underneath. When it's on, I like to go in with my face powder. So I am using the e.l.f. powder brush, and then the e.l.f. translucent mattifying powder. And I do switch powders pretty often, but this is the one I'm using right now. And the first spot we go to is my under eye. And I brush it here so the two powders can blend together. And I do a double. And I just blend those two colors. See? And then I just blend it perfectly. And then we'll go with the rest of my face, and then we'll really pat it on. And that's why I like this one, because it's flat and you can really just like pat and make sure the powder is going where it's supposed to. So that is my foundation routine, but we're doing a face routine. So it's my whole face. Then I like to go in with the bronzer, and I'm not going to show you the bronzer I'm using because it's in a current Project 20 pan, and I've made some good progress on it. But it is the Laguna Bronzer, so I can show you the tip of it right there. So, and I'm going in with a Luxe 504 large angled brush, and I got this from an Ipsy bag. But if you just like look up luxecosmetics.com, then you will come up with this brand. And last time I checked, this brush was on sale. If I can still find it, I will link it down below for you guys. All my brushes and most of the makeup will be linked down below with the colors. So I don't have rhyme or reason to how I do my contour or my bronze. I just do it. I don't probably do it right, and it probably looks stupid, but some of you may comment and be like, you're doing it wrong, and I'll be like, I probably am. So we got a friend. We got a Dexter. Dexter, oh, his butt's facing us, but Dexter's laying right there. So here's the bronzer, and I like to put it here, and I went a little too far today, but I usually like to put it here to here, and then adjust along the hairline just to help the foundation blend in more with my face. Dexter, don't lick yourself on camera. It's not appropriate. Dexter! Just finished bronzing up the face. Yeah, so like I said, this bronzer is now a part of my Project 20 pan, so that's why I'm not showing it to y'all. But you guys should see it in a few weeks. So I think I just posted my Project 20, so you should see it probably within 2 to 3 weeks. And then for blush, I'm going to be using Deep Throat. I think this is Deep Throat. It feels weird to say it on camera, but Deep Throat from NARS. Brush it on. So, oh, I may have went a little too much. We can fix that. Never gonna get used to those Airwick things. So, watch. This is what I'm talking about. This is what scares me all the time. An Airwick right here. We got the black ones. They were on like sale when we got them. I don't know. So, they work really well. I really like those Airwick ones. So as you can tell, I went a little overboard with the blush. At least for me, I did. So I like to get the Pro Round Powder brush from Sephora. This is like their Pro line, and it's the number 60. It's like really fluffy. You could use it as a microphone. But I just like to get it, and I just go at my face and I blend it out. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're supposed to do, but that's what I do. Going in with the Physician Formula Beige Pearl, and this is the Real Techniques contour brush. I used to use it for contour, but then I started using it for highlight. I think it was Heather that told me to do that. Was it Heather? And then I just go, go, go. This is a beautiful highlight. It's one of my favorites. I think there's like a lighter one than this, but I just went for this one. Just like, go. I may have gone highlight overboard. No such thing. That is my face routine. The rest is like an eyebrow routine, but there's no routine to that at all. It's me just filling it in. And then it's my eyeballs and my lips. But that's it. So this is what I do with my face. That's how I get my face ready to face the day. As I was sitting here doing the rest of my makeup, I realized I forgot to mention my finishing sprays, and I do use them. I use them all the time. So I do have the MAC Fix Plus, and I do have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray, and this is the makeup extender. And I feel like the MAC Fix Plus just makes you dewy. It kind of just holds it all in place. It doesn't really like lock it in. So I'm not going to use this one today, but I do use this one pretty much on a daily basis, just not today. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible one just because I am filming today, and I'm kind of doing my makeup full out because I haven't done like makeup like this in forever. So we're going to lock it in. And this, you're supposed to like put in an X. I just like go like that. But this one really does extend your makeup. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you like these face routines, let me know down below. And if you would like a face routine with how I use my other foundation, my Physicians Formula one, let me know, because I do a little bit different with it, because this is a thinner formula and it is supposed to be dewy. I do things different, like I said. So if you'd like to see that, list that down below. But anyways, leave me some video requests, because I'm having more time to film now, and I'm kind of like at a loss as to what to film. I feel like I'm filming the exact same videos every single month. Like, there's nothing new. So whenever Sandy, I think that's your name, her username is Sandy VWJ. Whenever she requested a face routine, I was like, oh my gosh, I've never done one before. So that was like a really good idea. So definitely leave your requests down below. I'm pretty much up to doing more than just beauty videos. Like, I'm doing planner videos now. So like, yeah. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think, and also follow me on all my social media sites. It's AM Beauty Life everywhere. So definitely follow me on there. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I don't know if my Facebook is still around. I had a Facebook, but no one followed me on it, so I think I got rid of it. But I have those 3 accounts for sure. Alright guys, so yeah, thanks for watching, and have a beauty-filled day. Bye!